One more, yeah.
Every day I got some fly shit on, keeping on black outfit on. I already bagged most of the chicks that you out here trying to.
Alright, hopefully you guys enjoy some mediocre gameplay in the background of me attempting to go rogue and getting stuck in place. Goodness gracious, I am so bad at this game sometimes. Anyways, patch 1.8. Now that the honeymoon is over, let's talk about it, because seriously, I mean, let's see what's popping with this patch. I mean, for the most part, they fixed a lot, but I mean, everyone currently is complaining about balance and about this, that, and the other. Where do I stand? Personally, I like the patch. The PvE side of things, they really just need to look into adding more incursions that play like Stolen Signal, but not as intense. Make it so they feel like a raid, but it's not. If you miss 1 inch or 1 shot, god damn it, everyone has to wipe and start all over again. So I'm hoping that's what they go for PvE, but everything else, the underground rework is great. I think if they want to make it perfect, they make it so the modifiers refresh every week, because the modifiers are the same and I don't like that. So I hope that they look into adding different modifiers every week for the underground, but for the most part, it's okay. Resistance is good. It's very fun to farm for classifieds, obviously, but it's still a very fun wave-based PvE thing to do. In terms of PvP, before I even start on the gear set balancing and everything like that, Last Stand and Skirmish need to have a rework in terms of ranking, because you either steamroll people or you get steamrolled, and that really sucks. The Last Stand and Survival in particular, they need to have a rework. The Last Stand maps are way too big, so they need to be a little bit smaller. And that's really all I can say. If they really want to go over the top with this game in terms of PvP game modes, they add Capture the Flag, and they make Survival have a BR type of feel to it, and less about surviving the cold and being intense, because Survival is really hardcore. But I feel as if the Division had a Battle Royale, yes, it would shake up the way the PvP is played, because you would have a lot of people that would come over to see how the Battle Royale would play, and it would probably play half like PUBG and H1, and that's it. So it may or may not attract people, but with the way the guns, the skills, and everything like that plays in the Division, it would be interesting if they truly and honestly made a Battle Royale type of game mode out of Survival. So that's what I think about PvP in terms of game modes. Just add a ranking system so that way people actually play competitive matches in Last Stand and Skirmish. Survival becomes a BR. They remove normalization of the classified gear sets, or they normalize them to the classified gear set level. When it comes to gear set reworking, currently, obviously, everyone hates Predator's Mark, Nomad, and Striker. I was one of those people. I don't really hate them. I just think that there needs to be a rework, but the update's still new. So you have to let Alpha Bridge, Tacticians, Hunter's Faith, and Firecrest come into the meta. Me and my buddy Duddy, we tested his Firecrest build yesterday in PvP. It really isn't anything special. Hunter's Faith, I mean, some dude 4-tapped me with a MDR, which was scary. So I still think that the damage that you get from on the head, sorry I spaced out a little bit, but from the head you should get a multiplicative 20% headshot damage versus additive, and instead of extra optimal range, you should get 20% marksman rifle damage. Also, I think that the stacks don't last long enough with Hunter's Faith, so if they made the stacks last a little bit longer, that would be cooler. So yeah, that's where I stand with Hunter's Faith and Firecrest. Alpha Bridge, I haven't gotten all the pieces yet, but I feel as if Alpha Bridge is going to be a very unique gear set, is going to give you raw 15% weapon damage on top of the 12% damage that you can get on your gloves, which will be really interesting to see. So I can't wait to see it, along with rotating ults. So it's going to definitely be that if you're a solo player, this gear set is for you gear set, which I like. But yeah, tacticians, I don't even know. I personally think it's going to destroy reclaimer healers in terms of a healer build. And yeah, Firecrest just doesn't work. In terms of what I think they should do for reworking the gear sets and balance changes, I think that Adrenaline and an Immunizer can cancel out Predator Mark bleeds regardless. Again, that's just what I would do just to ensure people not getting pissed off. That, or you add a bleed resistance to the factor of not dying so quickly from the Predator's Mark bleed, because 34% exotic damage resilience just isn't enough. So they add more EDR. They make EDR and the bleed resistance work together, so that way the bleeds don't kill you. Striker, again, instead of the shotgun left trigger, right trigger cheese that you see on console sometimes, just make it so that way you can, I guess, get half the stacks with a shotgun, or maybe even a quarter of the stacks. And if that still is a problem, then you make it per shotgun shell instead of per pellet, but that's only if they can't figure it out. If they don't do anything to it, I'm okay with that. I'm really not complaining, because what people seem to forget is that just because someone runs Striker with a shotgun, it doesn't mean that they get more health. They probably have a 7k, 6k build just like you, so it's not hard to counter. Nomad, I just don't think that you should be able to get your health back all the way if it procs again, along with 60% damage. I say you get a portion of your health back, and then the damage resilience that you get, it lowers every time. But that's just where I stand in terms of balance and everything like that. Overall, in terms of the global event that's going on, Ambush right now, it's just too easy and too boring. Again, the only thing I really care about is just getting Alpha Bridge, at the most Hunter's Faith, maybe to dink around with. But overall, I just do not have a single care in the world for all of the global event hype that is going on right now. And that is weird, coming from someone who has 60 days played on this game and is just truly and honestly excited to play it every time he gets on. Don't get it twisted, I still have fun playing the game. It's just I don't care about the global event that much. I really just want to get my Alpha Bridge pieces with assault rifle damage and be done. So that's where I stand currently with the game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, comment anything that you feel that I missed, comment what you think should be nerfed, reworked, and all that good stuff. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Peace out and deuces.